What's up, guys? So, I'm finally eating some breakfast. I got McDonald's. I was craving like pancakes and stuff. I was gonna Uber Eats pancakes and stuff, but then I started craving a McGriddle from McDonald's and an iced coffee. I don't know why. Oh, I meant to ask them for a syrup. It's okay. Yeah, I don't know why I was craving this, but I was, so that's what I got. Yes.
Oh, you did get the one without the eggs.
Yeah, they did my iced coffee just right.
You think that is?
My iced coffee. So basically, I'm gonna give y'all the rundown of how things went. So where do I start? What was the last thing I recorded? Okay, so I was on the medicine to start my contractions and my dilation. At first I didn't feel them, my contractions, and then they started to get more intense. I was gonna try to go like no epidural. With Kalani, I labored at home for 24 hours. Then when I got here, I was already 7 centimeters and basically ready to push. So I felt like this time, like, there's no point in getting an epidural. But I feel like the medicine that they were giving me for the contractions and stuff made my contractions, like, way worse than they were with Kalani. So I couldn't handle it. Like, it was like, in my mind, I know I could do it. But for one, they were painful. And for two, I had back labor as well. And I didn't have that with Kalani. So I was having contractions in my stomach and back labor. And what else was bothering me, babe?
This one?
Yeah. Why I got the epidural, it was something else too. The back labor.
The contractions and yeah. I think that's it.
Something else was bothering me. And I was just like, you know what?
Everything.
I was just like, I can't. I'm just going to get the epidural. Like, I was just like, and then I was tired. I was like, I'm going to get the epidural so I can just relax, lay down. Because I wasn't that dilated. Whatever. So they gave me the epidural. And Keeno was going to like record and stuff. But my contractions were so bad. It was so intense that he had to like hold my hand and rub my back. He had to massage my back. He had to put heating pads on my back. So he didn't have time to set up the camera for that part. And what do you call it? Yeah, he was basically having to be by my side the whole time. So he didn't have time to record that part. But it was very, very, very intense. Like, I was in a lot of pain. And I was tired. I was like, you know what? I just want to relax and sleep until it's time for him to come. I don't remember what time that was, but everything went pretty fast because I would say they induced me around like 6. And sometimes when you get induced, you can be like, it could be like a whole day or like a really long process, like before you have a baby. And even when I was having my contractions, my nurse was just like, oh yeah, they're really intense. Like, she's watching my contractions on the screen. She's like, yeah, they're really intense. They're really strong. And they're coming really fast. So my labor went pretty fast. So by the time I got the epidural, I was 6 centimeters. The epidural was extremely painful this time. I don't remember it being that painful with Kalani. Like, it was very painful. Yeah, I was in so much pain between contractions, back labor, epidural pain. I started crying. It was horrible. But once I got the epidural and they laid me down, I was good. I was numb. I was good to go. I slept. And every time my nurse would come in, she'll tell me like my progress and how I'm doing and stuff. And this was around, KJ was born at 4:23, right? We wrote it down, but I think it was 4:23. And around like 3 o'clock, she had checked how far dilated I was, and she was like, "Oh, well, you're only 6.5." And I'm like, "What the hell?" So she was like, "Oh, well, you'll probably have the baby by around noon, like around 12 o'clock, or something
No.
like that." So when she said that, I was like, "Damn, I'm gonna have KJ sometime tomorrow in the afternoon." So I went back to sleep. I'm sleeping, and she comes like running in the room, like not running in the room, but she came in the room like real fast. And then I looked at the monitor, and the baby's heartbeat started dropping. So I'm like, "Is everything okay?" And basically she just immediately checked me, and she was just like, "Oh, he's ready, he's coming." Like, she was just like, "He's coming." So that's why his heartbeat dropped, because he had dropped down further, and they had to like move the stuff around, the monitors around, and they like called the doctor in, like, "Oh, he's ready, we have like 2 minutes." So the doctor came right in there, all the nurses ran in there really fast. Me and Keeno was looking around like, "Everything's good, right?" And they're like, "Oh yeah, everything's fine, but he's ready to come like right now." So they like hurry, like, mind you, I'm just waking up. So they like we was both just waking up.
Shorty said, sit up, Dad. Put your hand behind her neck. Mommy, I need you to put your foot up,
Yes.
hold your legs, and push.
She was like she was just like,
Niggas just
"Mom,
woke
sit up. Dad, I need you to get up. Put your hand behind her neck. Mommy, put your legs up. Let's go." Like, it was so fast. Like, I was like, "Hold on, let me wake up good first." So, and then immediately when they put my legs up and stuff, they was like, "All right, push, let's go, push, whatever." So I started pushing, and I wasn't pushing for long compared to most labor stories that I hear. Sometimes people push for a really long time. I didn't push long with Kalani either, but I did push longer this time.
For like 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah, I was pushing for like 15 minutes this time. With Kalani, it was like way faster. But again, that's still pretty fast. I wasn't pushing long at all. And again, I love this hospital. I have my daughter here, and now I have my son here. They make me feel so comfortable. They're so amazing. They made my labor and delivery so much more easier and comfortable again, and especially having Keeno and them. Everything was like really smooth. Like, my nurses are amazing. My doctor was amazing. So,
And no cap, give yourself some credit too. She did mad good. For real.
Babe said I did mad good.
Mad good. She was pushing that shit out quick as hell.
Thank you,
Eating
babe.
that shit.
Thank you. So,
I felt bad, but
I know. Y'all should have seen Keeno's face. He felt so bad for me when I was in pain. To where it was funny after. But, yeah, so, and then even though I had the epidural, I had it a little earlier this time. So when I was having him, I felt it more this time. Like with Kalani, I didn't feel anything. Like, I was extremely numb. This time, I felt it a little more. And he's bigger also. So when he was coming out, and like, because basically you push every time you have a contraction. You push, they make me push 3 times when I'm having a contraction. When I stop having a contraction, we stop, take a break. When I would take a break, his head is already there in my vagina. So it's like, I can feel it, like, and he's bigger than Kalani. So I was just like, whoa. They didn't give me a mirror this time, babe. Remember, I watched Kalani come out. So,
you know why? Because this time it was so.
it happened so fast, yeah. So,
imagine waking up from your sleep being told, yo,
right? Push. Wake up, push. Wake up, push. So, what happened? So then when he came out, they laid him on me. When he came out, they was like, "Oh, as he was coming out, they were like, he's big. And then Keeno was just like, "Yeah, he's big." And then they laid him on me, and I was just like, "Oh my God, he is big. He's so handsome. He's so beautiful. He's so pale. Like, he's like really white. Like Kalani, when she came out, she was like white, but this boy is like, he's like really white. Like, he's like so pale. He's so cute. His hair is like light brown. He's just beautiful. Oh my God, I love him so much. So yeah, that happened. You guys will see the footage of me like pushing or whatever we got from that. And then after that, he came out. I did skin to skin, and then Keeno did skin to skin, and then I immediately started breastfeeding him. With Kalani, it was very difficult for her to latch on. With KJ, he immediately latched on. I was like, wow. So far, he's not a crier for us, but for other people, like if anybody else touches him, picks him up, messes with him, he's crying. Right now, it's just us in the room. He's quiet, like, or if we're holding him, right now he's in the bassinet, he's quiet, he's chilling. But when anybody else messes with him, he starts crying, right, babe? Like if it's me and Keeno, he's good. Like he don't want nobody else messing with him. He is very greedy. He wants to eat all the time already. And he is so cute. So right now, it's what time is it, babe?
8:56.
It's 8:56. So a few little hours went by. So now we're eating, and we're just waiting for them for a certain time to come for them to bathe him, and for them to bathe him and let me take a shower so I can change my clothes and feel fresh and clean. And that's about it. I'm ready to go home now. Like, gotta get to my other baby. I gotta get to my other baby, and I can't wait for her to meet her brother. She is gonna flip out. Like, Kalani's always begging for a brother and a sister and a baby. Mommy, I want baby. Mommy, I want sister. Mommy, I want brother. She's gonna bug out when she realizes, like, we're bringing a baby home. She really don't. Like, she sees us on FaceTime with a baby, but she don't understand, like, this is your baby, girl. Coming to live with you.
Most kids be jealous. Kalani can't wait.
Kalani can't wait. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Of what happened during labor. Once I got the epidural, everything was smooth and easy. Not exactly sure when I'm going home yet. I'm waiting for them to come discuss that with me. And I have some paperwork that I gotta fill out. And pain-wise, I'm not in any pain. Like, I feel fine. When he came out, she was just like, he didn't rip you or tear you. Your vagina looks great. Everything looks great down there. I don't feel anything. Like, I feel really good, actually. So.
I'm saying you did that because most women after labor, they be round. And this ain't the second. I mean, this is the second time this happened. Remember?
I know.
Right.
Thank you.
He was walking. They like, what the fuck?
For real.
Did the same shit.
My baby, he's so cute, y'all. I can't wait for everybody to see him. He's so handsome. I really hate this COVID-19 stuff because I want, like, my family to travel and see him, and I want to travel with him, but we can't. So, but I can't wait to at least post him and send his pictures out to everybody. He's so freaking cute. But yeah, that's it for now. I'll come back on camera if anything else goes on. If not, I'll be back when we go home, I guess. And you guys could see Kalani's reaction.
I'm happy, man. It's the real MVP right here.
He was cheesing for so long. Like, he was cheesing since I started going into labor till now. Like, you just keep kissing him and picking him up. He's so in love. You finally got your son. He finally got his son, y'all.
I'm telling you.
He wanted a boy. He finally got him.
Finally got him.
And I'm done.
Yeah.
No more babies.
Yeah.
That's it for me, though.
We have about 12 of them. Can't stop. You done started.
But yes, everything went good. God is good. We're blessed.
Thanks.
And I'm about to go to sleep too. We both about to go to sleep. I'm happy.
You're just sitting here bullying.
I'm really happy because Keeno really, really wanted to have a boy, y'all. Like, he really did. And he finally got his boy. He got his junior. If y'all didn't know, his name is Keeno Jr. And we call him KJ. He was born 8 pounds exact. And I don't remember his height, but he's tall as well, just like Kalani.
He was measuring at 10. Well, I don't know how that.
Oh, one more thing. When I went to my appointment Friday, he was sunny side up. For those of you who don't know what that means, that's when the baby is head down. So that's good. They're head down, but they're facing, like, how do you say it? Like, they're facing like your belly button instead of your back. So they're facing up instead of down, or forward, or whatever you want to call it. So that was like my biggest concern the whole time, because they were saying, like, first they told me like, oh, that can be like a risk for like C-section if it's bad, but they were just like, it's fine, like a lot of moms push their babies out sunny side up. It's just going to be more painful for you when he gets lower down, because his face is going to be up, and it might make labor be more long. And they didn't do an ultrasound. I haven't had an ultrasound with him at all, like in a really long time, since like the beginning of my pregnancy. So even when I got to the hospital, they didn't do an ultrasound, so I wasn't sure if he turned around or not. But luckily, by the time it was time to push that baby, he turned around, he did what he had to do. Mommy's so proud, because I was worried the whole time. I kept asking him, like, are you gonna check? Like, and then like there's positions and things that you can do to turn the baby, but I couldn't do it because being that I was induced, I have to be monitored a certain way. And every time, like, I would try to like flip over and go on all fours to get him to turn, or go on like the ball or whatever, the monitors wasn't catching his movements, his heartbeat, stuff like that. So I couldn't even do that. So like, I'm like, oh my God, I can't do anything to make him flip. Like, I really hope he flips on his own. And he did. So thank God for that. And yeah, that's about it, guys. I'm about to go to sleep until it's time for me to take my shower. So stay tuned for whatever is next, y'all.
Nah, bro. Hell no, bro. Hell no.
What's up, guys? So it is the next day. It's July 27th, and we're about to go home. Keeno had to go do a couple stuff, and him and Kalani is almost here. I'm waiting for my discharge papers and for Keeno to be downstairs, and then we are out of here. We're going home. So I was only in here for one day, thank God. I feel great. I feel amazing. I have like slight back pain, and that's just because I had back labor. I had back labor with him, so that's why I'm still having a little back pain. But other than that, I feel great. Our stuff is packed on this cart. So we have the stuff that we brung, and then the rest of the stuff is from the hospital, like Pampers, wipes, mainly stuff for the baby. And he's over here. He's so freaking cute, you guys. Like, he is so beautiful. I love him. Yeah, I'm excited to see Kalani's reaction. I don't know if we're gonna show her in the car, because Keeno said she's kind of like, she looked like she might fall asleep. So I know she's gonna see him first in the car or when we get home, but I'm excited to see her reaction. But yeah, I can't talk too long because I gotta pee and do a couple other stuff. But I just want to update you guys that we're about to go home, and yeah, that's about it. So stay tuned for Kalani's reaction. I look a hot mess, y'all. Like, I couldn't do my hair. Nothing. Like, I look crazy. My hair's not even curly. Like, what is going on? But it's okay. I'm gonna get cute when I get home. Aww.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, she said, give me my brother.
Aww.
Maybe you should let her come out.
Can I come out?
Yeah.